Okay, my beautiful angels, Josie Grouse here. It's Soul Awakening channel. Today we are talking about angelic messages for each one of the astrological signs. And this is the part two of the video. Today we are talking about Virgo through Pisces. If your sun sign, if your moon sign or ascendant sign is somewhere between Virgo and Pisces, watch this video. If you are in Aries, through Taurus, through Gemini, Cancer, Leo, watch the previous video. So these are all predictions for 2023, important messages from angels. So we have three different decks, three different types of readings. So the first reading for you as an astrological sign, you will know exactly what you need to let go of. This is all about letting go certain thing, an issue, a situation, what you need to release. The second reading for each one of the signs is what you need to focus on right now. Right now, what's important, where you need to put your energy and attention into. And the third card, the third reading is about the future for each one of the signs. You'll know exactly what to focus on in the future and what will happen in the future, leading you to this moment when you let go, when you focus on your present moment and then expect miracles, expect big blessings. So let's dive right in. If you are a Virgo, if your sun sign, ascendant sign, or moon sign is Virgo, here is what you need to let go of. Here's this one thing, one situation that you need to leave the past in the past. Self-employed. You are moving into this very different economy, self-proficiency, self-sufficiency. I am self-sufficient. If you were thinking to go to be self-employed, but you had fears related to that, you had doubts about it, maybe you felt secure in your job, but you really wanted to start your own business, these limitations, these fears, these conditional thoughts, they must go, because you are definitely, as a Virgo, you will have so many more financial business opportunities, creative opportunities. But think self-employed. If you are self-employed, but you've also felt, my business is not thriving, my business is not growing, I don't have enough money coming in, and there were fears, and if you were thinking about maybe quitting that self-employment and find a real job, I'm here to tell you that's what the world wants you to do. That's what this whole matrix is all about, is to pull you back into safety, is to give you the idea, do not risk anything, do not give yourself another chance. What's the use, what's the point? If you were struggling, if your business was struggling in the past, if you had some doubts about self-employment, these worries must go. They must go, because something absolutely incredible is going to be presented to you next year. But also know that you are enough, that you've got what it takes. Invest in yourself, releasing, letting go of fears, insecurities, doubts. Don't doubt yourself. Never doubt yourself. You can figure it out. Releasing self doubts, especially in your ability to make successful business, especially something to do with self employment. You've got what it takes. And move on. Just move on with confidence, knowing you are supported, you are guided, you've got what it takes. All right. So clearing your fears about employment. What you need to focus on right now. Okay, you need to trust the universe. Trust the universe. The angels are going to come down in and hold your hand and help you. That's how it is, at least in my experience of life. And that's why, these readings, we talk to angels and they're telling you, trust the universe. Trust the universe. When things are not working out, when you feel like, hey, there's a lot of fear around my security, about my employment, my ability to make money, And it's all about you. It's all about not being enough, not having enough, these little fears and insecurities. Hello, they're self destructing. So trust the universe. What that means is that you have to believe in the higher power. For us even to have this conversation, you need to believe in the higher power. You need to believe that there are angels. You need to believe that there's some kind of higher intelligence that is loving you and wants to help you. And how many times when you felt fearful, how many times you felt also the equal amount of strength coming in? And that's because the universe is always wants to give you the best. The universe wants you to realize your full potential. Universe wants to give you every option that you think you deserve. The universe is on your side. The universe is playing in your field. And when you know it, okay, my job is done and the universe will do its job. And your job is to trust. Do get into action, do whatever you need to do, knowing that universe works behind the scenes and the doors are opening. New opportunities showing up. So trust the universe. Trust, have faith. Having faith means that you absolutely certain that you can figure it out. Any challenge, any problem, you'll figure it out and you will come out stronger and better than before. So trusting the universe. If you ask God, divine consciousness, whatever that word for you, whatever that feeling, intuition for you, you believe in higher power and higher intelligence, is that you moving towards the light. Okay, when you move in towards the light, when you're trying to figure out everything on your own, you will automatically shift into fear. You need to trust the universe. There's no other way. You need to have a trustworthy relationship with higher power. And this is for now. This is about now. Let's see about the future. Where is it going? What's going to happen in the future? Strength. I love this. You are stronger than so this year, this whole 2023 is going to give you enormous strength. And this is not the strength like I am strong. This is the strength of your spirit. This is your strength of the spirit to give yourself to make a decision and to follow up on that decision, to be unshakable whenever you decide upon something. It's done. It's a done deal. You're not thinking about it. So once you make it that decision, so using your willpower to change, to make powerful changes. See this? This is the lady taming the lion. The lion is your logic, is your ego, is that thinking that puts doubts in your mind. Now your higher intelligence is now taking over, being in control of your mind. You're not a puppet on the string. Every time the mind is threatened, the survival is like, oh my goodness. The higher intelligence, the higher power takes over. You are a spirit in a physical body. You have nothing to be afraid of. You have nothing to worry about. You are strong. And that strength comes from the spirit, from your soul consciousness. Now think about it. You're stronger than you think. And this is the year when you'll know how strong you really are. How strong you really are. So let's move on. Now we are in Libra. If Libra is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your ascendant. Okay, let's three things, three readings. Listen carefully. So the first reading, something you need to let go of. Okay, release and let go. Next week. Hello. Next week. Procrastination. I'm not going to do it today. When fly hits the window 3 times, when, sun, goes around the moon 5,000 times, like, do you know what I mean? These excuses that we make oftentimes So we procrastinate, that we don't take the action that we need to take. So this is the time for you to let go. Libra, if you were in the situations, especially this 2022, if there are a lot of things, a lot of opportunities were put on hold because you delayed, you put another timeline, you would say, I'm not doing it today, I'll do it next week. Okay, sometime in the future. I'm not going to respond to that, but I'll do it in the future. So, all of these delays for the future, that mentality, that thinking has to stop because it's just not serving you. And you can see clearly that you missed quite a few opportunities, the things that could have been different, things that you could have done differently. And that's because sometimes when ideas come to you, you need to take action. You're not going to sit and wait, because if you sit and wait, voila, like they disappear, that they go to someone else, these ideas. So, no more delays, unnecessary delays. When an opportunity event in front of you, you must take action. Delaying things will not serve you. And that's something you need to let go of. We were talking about specifically actions that you knew that in 2022 didn't really work better because there were delays, and delays were delays, intentional delays, procrastination. Okay, let me just remind you guys, it's such a powerful reminder to all of us that we are here, and we, as far as I know, the lifespan for human life, it's around 100 years. My grandmother lived to be 94. She passed last year. And, every day she was asking, God, please take me. I'm done. I mean, she had some health problems and she was really eager to go, to just take me already. Every day she would pray. But she would live another year and another year and another year until she peacefully passed in her sleep. But my sister, who was 34 at the time, had been struggling with health. And one day she just didn't feel well, some kind of like cold symptoms. She went to the hospital and she never came back. So, my point to you is this: you really don't know how much time you have. Okay, you could have another 50 years, you could have minutes. If you ask my grandmother, when she asked, Dear God, take me, she would say, I could go any minute now. I could go any minute. She still had a good like decade ahead of her. If you ask my sister on the day when she was going to that hospital how much time she had, she would say 50 years. Okay, maybe more. She didn't even have half an hour. So, my point to you is this: you really don't know how much time you have. Always see life as something that is evolving in every moment and is action. So delays, putting things for the future. Who knows? You may not even have the future, and I bless you with long life. So, moving on, something that you need to know now. Divine Feminine, relax. Let the energy flow through you. This is the time for you to become more receptive. This is not the time to go for it. This is not the time for you to become more, even though we talked about delays, but also it's not that kind of energy that pushes you. This is not the kind of masculine energy that, go and get it. Now I was procrastinating, so I'm just going to get up and then just move into action, jump, on my horse and ride into the sunset. No, this is about you becoming more and more aware of your actions, things that are important to you and things that are not. And you're not doing it like in the fiery way. It's about being ready to receive, in staying in connection with your own truth, like with your own integrity, with your own higher self, divine feminine energy. It's really that beautiful force of creative energy in you that is very fluent, that is the state of flow, something that you can get in and flow with it. So you don't have to procrastinate, you don't have to worry or stress yourself out. This is really an important time for you to reconnect with that divine feminine energy. Receptivity, being more present in the moment, okay? Not dwelling on the past, not so much fearing the future. All right, and one thing about the future that you need to know. And this is moving on, okay? This is you moving into that new stage of your life. And sometimes moving away from circumstances that were unpleasant. Maybe next year there will be another chance for you. Maybe next year you will have another opportunity. Maybe you'll have to move out of that environment wherever you are and start over. Starting over. That's fine. Pick up your things and move on. Changing locations, doing things in a different kind of way, not as a victim, but as someone who had cleared the past. And if you have to start over, you roll up your sleeves and you'll do exactly what you need to do. So for you, it will be about movement, changing places, changing locations, taking care of people in your life, being the leader for them, and trusting that you have that drive and you also have the guidance on where to go and what to do. Okay, moving on, you guys. If you are Scorpio, let's dive right in. First thing that you need to know about what to let go of, what to release. A golden cage. Golden cage. A golden cage. I love this card. This is so interesting because every time it shows up, it's a reminder that how much we settle for comfort, things that just suit us. And they just gives us this false illusion of security. You know, I hate this relationship. I suffer in this relationship, but I don't want to leave this relationship because I don't want to be alone. This job pays me and people treat me like crap and I don't like it, and I deserve more and I deserve better. But this golden cage mentality, it's like, well, still pays my bills. There's another voice that tells you, but it works for now, it pays my bills. It takes care of my expenses. Even though you sell your soul, you have to park your soul at the door to enter that building. You have to really overcome yourself and a lot of your own principles to be in the relationship you're in. That's the golden cage. It just looks everything normal. Everything is just fine financially, physically, but deep down your soul, there is a void. There is a void. Your soul never lies to you. Your soul does not care about finances. Your soul only cares about, are you fulfilling your purpose here? Right? Are you really utilizing all of the resources and talents that you have? Or are you settling for security, for things that have little meaning for the soul? Like, why are you doing that? So your soul will remind you. What the message for you now is this. Something better is coming. Something is so much better is coming for you. It's about really hanging on to that belief that you deserve better and something better is coming. Have that faith that you can change your environment, you can change your situation, you can change your life, and you're ready for the change. You are ready for that change. That's really important to note. Okay, and what will happen for you in the future? Okay, dear Scorpio. All right, so now we're building financial resources. We're also building anything in the material world, anything that you can manifest in the physical world. It could be writing a book, it could be building a house, providing for yourself materially. It's also one of the things that you can expect in the future because something is better is coming and there showing you that there are financial opportunities for you, just as well new opportunities. So you need to trust that. So in that reference to the golden cage and being okay with not being okay, now you have in your future many opportunities to awaken your finances. All right. To give you so many financial breakthroughs. And this is new. This is not something that you've experienced before. This is something that is just showing up, that is preparing you for your even greater future. So listen, you need to again trust that somehow dots connect in the future, even though you cannot connect. Steve Jobs said it, when you cannot connect the dots looking backwards. Okay, looking forward. Sorry, let me rephrase that. He said you cannot connect the dots looking forward. Only looking backwards you can connect them, and just trust that somehow these dots are going to connect. Period. So this is one of those things. Trusting into your future experiences. Okay, moving on. We have a handful of signs left. And if your sun sign, your moon sign, your ascendant sign is Capricorn, Sagittarius, sorry, we're in Sag now. So, Sagittarius, if you are Sagittarius, your sun sign, your moon sign, your ascendant, here's what angels want you to know. This is about letting go, something you need to let go of. So, a lot of health situations, things in the past that related to physical healing. So, this has been a year for you of taking really good care of your health. And you will have to maybe even accept certain limitations that are physically there. Let's say if there was a pain that you lived with, physical, it's not to become free from that pain, but see the meaning of the pain. And sometimes the meaning of the pain is not even in the physical world, it's actually energetic point, which is we can discuss in another video. But what they were saying is that remember that you're healing, okay? And everything that compromises your healing must go. If there is a relationship that makes you sick, if there's any job or specific situation that causes you health problems, you got to stop that. Okay? It's consider yourself warned. Consider yourself really being just because when it comes to health, angels don't make jokes. They make jokes. But when it comes to health, they always very, very serious. Why? Because health, your body is the only vehicle that you have on the physical plane. And if the body's structure is being compromised, that's serious enough for you to take care of. So take care of your body first. Your body, that's first, which regards to nutrition, health practices, becoming health conscious, doing whatever you need to do. That's your focus, and let go of everything and anything that prevents you from keeping that health consciousness. All right, so because it's really, that's where we're going. We're moving from this dimension into now. And follow the wisdom of your heart. Follow the wisdom of your heart. What now happens is that you already know in your heart. You already know what makes you unwell, and we're still on the talking about health. What makes you unwell and what keeps you healthy. And this is an intuitive guidance. Somebody tells you you go jump in the lake because it's good for you, you'll be like, I don't think so. That's not in alignment with my intelligence. So listen to your heart. But if somebody tells you, okay, wear sunscreen, or, put a head on, or don't drink soda, something like the voice that resonates with your truth and it's intuitive, that's definitely coming from higher guidance. And they want you to become super hyper aware of that. So, and then the future, overcoming financial instability. So, overcoming finances, that overcoming situations, and most likely it's your own consciousness, poverty consciousness, They want you to focus on finances and building the future where you feel secure, where you feel like you're not crippled by your circumstances, but you actually have the power. They want to assure you that there are many rewarding financial situations. But unless you actually make a focus on your finances, we're moving from health to finances. I don't know how it's happening, but that's how it is. So trust in the intelligence of your heart. Maybe sometimes lack of finances and poverty consciousness. That's what makes a lot of people unhealthy. That breaks their health. Stress over money, stress over finances. If that resonates with you, that's definitely something for you to look into. And next year is the year for you to become mindful of your resources. See where you're spending less, spending less and doing things that are give you a really good lesson with your money. Always ask for guidance, feel good about your finances, and really make improvements. You'll have so many chances to do it, but for you it's becoming focused, very focused on your finances, Sagittarius. This is going to be important for you next year. Okay, now moving into, guys, my battery is like 7% on this computer. Okay, I'll try to be quick. And if you are a Capricorn, if a Capricorn is your sun sign or your moon sign, your ascendant, let's see what happens with you this year. So, three things. The first message is about what you need to let go of. So, a mother figure, a mother figure. Well, this could be a very direct message. You really need to let go of your mom. And your mom, the voice of your mother, it may be limiting you in some way, and your mom is just that physical mother. Also think of your relationship with life, your relationship with earth. That's a motherly kind of relationship. Mother oftentimes comes as nurturance, and the idea that you were taken care of. If you didn't feel in your life that you were taken care of, you didn't receive nurturing, you were not nurtured, you didn't really feel that maternal love, you didn't have a mother who was an example of a loving mother, whatever. If your relationship with your mom, by the way, are also difficult, it all comes around. And the way for you to improve your relationship with your mom or with people who represent a maternal energy in your life is to accept them as they are. Accept them without wishing them to change. Don't you want your mom to be different? Okay, you can want all you want, but it won't change. So, but it's also a relationship with the earth. It's a relationship with resources. Okay, that's the mother. How do you treat the earth? Is how it has a lot to do with your relationship with resources. And the mother figure, oftentimes, that's life itself. It's the energy, that creative divine mother that works in us, that is also can be the most loving and cherishing, but can be very, very cruel. In terms of cruelty, as the tough love kind of mother, someone who becomes very non-responsive as well. So there's a lot of that, and understanding these also forces that play in our lives. So letting go of dependency, depending on other people, depending on other people to love you, depending on other people to take care of you, get over it. It's time that you show that loving energy to yourself, and no more dependence on external sources. No more seeking love in wrong places and people who will not give you love. All right. You yourself fill your cup with the top. Fill your cup to the top with that love. So, what you need to focus today is, the answer is no. You need to understand the universe is agreeing with you, that you don't have to manipulate the forces, that things that you truly want, you already have an answer yes for them. Whatever you want, you have already received your answer, and the answer is yes. Remember that. Focus on that. Universe is supporting you. Your dream it's definitely coming true. But you also need to believe that you got that answer, and the answer is yes. So trust that the universe is fully supporting you. It's on your side. It's playing on your side. It's helping you. It's the most exciting journey. And now let's see one thing about your future that you need to know. Okay, so your future, awesome. Okay, looking forward to being inspired. Start making plans, but don't look into the future far, far, far away in 20 years. Think of like next year. Make plans, but within, say, a year, 2, 3 year time frame. And you'll see how they really organize your life. They become much more helpful in the way that you organize your life, that you become much more consistent with your actions because you begin to stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. You have a dream. Okay, whatever it is that you want, whatever vision for you as someone who has a lot of energy in hard work, bringing the best of your, commitments, you'll see the fruits of your labor showing up. But it's also about being consistent, making plans, and sticking with that plan. Your dream is going to come true. And when it comes true, it's going to be global, it's going to become big. So stay with that vision, stay with your goals, see yourself achieving these goals 1 to 2, 3 years. Bang, coming true. Next, we are moving real fast right now, you guys. Aquarius, if your sun sign, moon sign, ascendant sign is Aquarius. Here's what angels want you to know. One thing that you need to let go of, we need to release. Now, you have a father figure, it's like mother. So, literally, this could mean something to do with a father. Maybe you are a father. Maybe you have some father issues right now. I happen to know a Capricorn who has father issues, actually, two of them who have. That's just a literal meaning for them to deal with the father. But it also means your creative potential. It's about not believing in yourself, not taking action. This is very action oriented. The creative potential, the inspiration. Think of the sun. Think of all of that light. Think of all of that, possibilities that are always available to you. But creative energy is also the energy that requires you to move into action. It's not just the mindset, it's also that creative possibilities. So letting go of anything that blocked your ability to think creatively. Allow yourself. Maybe you were very logical, or you felt you try to rationalize things, and that didn't serve you, because creative flow, it's not rational. A lot of the times it may start with an idea, but you also have to think differently and intuitively for that idea to manifest. So think creatively and release anything. So it's about the past. Release the limitations that you've experienced in the past that prevented your creative potential, that stop you from being creative. You don't want to do that. Okay. All right. Moving on. What you need to focus on now. Love is the cure. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. So love is the cure. For now, what you need to focus on, that love is the right answer. Okay. Whatever the struggle is, whatever the problem is, love is the answer. If you are not vibing with a person, or something is happening, it's not about how do I become more resistant, it's how can I actually experience more love and bring more love into my life. So remember, love is the answer. If there's no love in the relationship or a job, see how you can be more loving. Okay. And the word for the future for you, what you will experience. And dreams come true. Beautiful angels, your dreams come true. So I think I am. Where am I, you guys? Here in the comments below, where am I? Is this Aquarius, or this is what am I talking about now? This is Capricorn, or we're on Aquarius now? Help me. Give me some guidance. Who am I talking about? in the chat room. Who am I talking about? I see you hearts. I see a lot of your stars. Okay, I love you too, Libras. All right, we passed Libra. Aquarius, Michelle, thank you. Okay, so here, for you guys, no, I think I'm on Capricorn. Let me just wrap up the Capricorn theme and then I'll move to Aquarius. So here, you have the star. The dreams come true. Things manifest really, really quickly. And keep that vision ahead of you. Keep that vision ahead of you. Okay, so this was. Oh, geez, I'm lost. Follow the wisdom of your heart. That was a Sagittarius. So Capricorn is yes. Yes, Aquarius. Okay, so love is the cure. Dream big. Dream big. No, 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 no. Dream big. All right, so this is the message. Wrapping things up. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. If you are a Pisces, if you are a Pisces, if you have sun sign, moon sign, or if you have your ascendant sign in Pisces, here's the message for you. All right, so something you need to let go of. Great. So Aquarius, right on. Okay, good dog. Friends, that was the year for you to really learn lessons about friendships. Does this resonate? Specifically, there are certain people in your life that you need to let go of and replace them with good friends. A theme of friendship is very, very significant in your life. There were people, maybe you learned something about them. I've learned definitely, I'm not a Pisces, but in my own experience, I've learned so much about certain people. When we went through pandemic, my friendship list went from a lot of people to very, very few people. And that's because it just the stress and everything else just put people in a different mindset. So maybe now you're also dealing with situations when you say hello, okay, we're not communicating anymore. This is the time we part ways. It's been a really good ride, but that's over. So saying goodbye to certain people in your life, friendships, know this: when you let go of friends who are, they're not friends anymore. And maybe they've never been a friend, but it would be nice to keep them in your contact book. But think about how many great people you can meet, and they're all available for you, and it's becoming much more forgiving, saying, let people do them. I'll do me, but I'll let people do them. You do you, I'll do me. Is this kind of release in relationship? That's about the past, that's about the present. What you need to know right now, and for you, this is a message from the spirits. You have a really genuine connection with your guides, with your departed loved ones. They're all here, they are talking to you, they are all communicating with you. So messages from the spirit world. This is the time for you to become super intuitive, really listen, intuition, doing meditation practices, opening your mind, opening something out there, all of your channels, to allow the guidance to come through. And I only have 1% battery left, you guys. If this whole video just stops, you know why, but I want to give you the message for the future. You will enjoy the fruits of your labor. This is the next year is for you to embrace every possibility, and it's also the year for you to finally enjoy the rewards of your hard work. You worked really hard. You worked really hard. You deserve to enjoy the life that you have. You enjoy to become a lot more. Just take a moment and then look back and see, I've achieved so much. This is incredible life, incredible possibilities. So enjoy. It's going to be a year for you to really become just mindful and see how much you've achieved. And thank yourself, thank higher power. You did great. All right, you guys, I hope this was helpful. And I'm wishing you so much love wherever you are. I hope these messages were helpful. Please share them and give this some thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel for more videos. And it's 1% battery. We're still rolling. Be well and blessed. I'll chat with you in the next video.